You know, you get outside a lot. You try to eat pretty healthy, don't you?
I do.
It's expensive, isn't it?
It is
Buy
more
fruits and
expensive,
vegetables,
yeah.
the healthy meat, very expensive. You always hear really how hard it can be for poor families to eat healthy. It's very unfortunate. But now those in Southeast Albuquerque don't have to worry about that as much. It's all because of a community garden that is new there.
That's right. It's called Project Feed the Hood, and it's now feeding hundreds of families. Our Face of Fox, Michael Newman, has more.
This is your Face of Fox, Michael Newman, and today we're outside of this beautiful summer day in the International District, and we're talking about something that everybody cares about, food. I'm here joined by Rodrigo from Project Feed the Hood, a local nonprofit that's educating people on how to grow their own food. And I'm really excited because this garden is already flourishing. It's summer, but there's a lot of stuff that you guys do. Can you talk about what Project Feed the Hood does?
Yeah, so welcome to our space. This is our International District Community Garden. And this space functions as an outdoor classroom. It functions as a hub for people to come out, talk about food, talk about where food comes from, talk about seeds, talk about harvesting, and talking about community.
Right, and you know, New Mexico has a very large tradition of growing food, and you know, we have a lot of farmland by history, you know, throughout history.
Yeah,
can you talk about how
history.
important is it for you guys to, you know, bring that culture back to people that maybe have been, you know, long forgotten or like stripped away from that culture?
Yeah, so New Mexico exists in what they call food deserts. We have some of the biggest areas in the country where people have to travel far distances to get fresh fruits and vegetables.
Right.
So our response to that was to get a space to connect with the aviation department in the city and City Councilman Ray Garduno to get the space where we could start growing a little bit of food and get people having those conversations. Where's our food coming from? What's our relationship to our food? Do we know who's farming our food? Do we know who's picking our food? How's it getting from the farm to the table?
Right.
So our big idea here at Project Feed the Hood is to start those conversations. And then also we have a small farm in the South Valley where we're starting to grow food to sell at markets and get out to community members directly to their tables.
Right, absolutely.
So the idea is to start conversations and then and move people to action and get people to start their own farms, their own gardens, and start the food movement just kind of growing naturally, organically, if you will.
Absolutely. And talk about some of the people that maybe live in, you know, less fortunate areas where they don't think, they're a little intimidated on growing their own food.
Right,
you
right.
know?
So a lot of folks, especially in this kind of area here in the International District, live in close quarters, in apartment buildings, in townhouses where there's not a lot of space to grow food. You know, you don't have a backyard. So the idea is, well, let's think creatively about how we can do that. You know, they sell those tomato topsy-turvy growers at the stores, but you know, how can we think creatively about doing stuff like that with materials we already have? So how can we grow with 5-gallon buckets or with recycled tires or vertical growing in apartment buildings? And also, how can we create more spaces like this throughout the city where people can access, you know, small pieces of land where we can grow together and we can grow food and that everybody can benefit from?
Absolutely. And that's a great thing because many people, like I said, are so far removed from it. But
for sure,
for people that maybe want to hear more information or get involved, how can they do that?
You can check us out on our website at www.swap.net and just follow the links there to the Project Feed the Hood page, and we have more information. You can also check us out on Facebook at Project Feed the Hood and Feed the Hood Farms. We also have a blog where we kind of update once in a while about what's going on in the community, what kind of food stuff people can get into, what kind of gardening things, and just other kind of ally organizations that we work with and other folks in the city doing good work.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Rodrigo, for the work that you do.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for keeping us in mind, and come out and grow with us, guys.
There you go.
All right, for more information about Project Feed the Hood, how you can get involved, go to our website, casa.com.